Hey guys, how you doing? It's Aloha Joe. Just set up a brine shrimp tank today. This is a 5.5 gallon tank with salt water in it. Very important if you want to raise brine shrimp. You know that they live in salt water. And as you can see, I didn't do a terribly great job of separating the shells, the egg shells, from the water. So as I can, as they float to the surface, I've been cleaning them off. But I was just hatching brine shrimp in a tea container basically, and they'd last for 3-4 days, maybe 5 days, and they'd die because the water toxins out. So I'm trying them in a 5.5 gallon. I'd like a more consistent supply. My babies, the baby bettas, that are the half moon crown tail plakat bettas. They're about 6 weeks old, and they need a steady diet of brine shrimp. And we also now have about 3-day-old baby brine shrimp, same parents, princess, you've seen in previous videos. And I don't think we've actually shown you the male. I'll do a video in the other room. We bred them in a 10-gallon tank this time instead of a 5.5, because we noticed at 6 weeks the baby bettas are already kind of nipping at each other. So we're going to try to give them a little more room. And as the brine shrimp here that you're looking at now, you can see them kicking around in the middle. They are less than a week old, but not quite. I mean, 5 days, I'm guessing. I don't really know for sure. But I think about 3 weeks they reach sexual maturity and they can actually start to propagate. So I got some food for them. It's a Hikari food that you can find at Petco. It's called First Bites. It's a powdered food, and it works really well. I've used it on a number of small fry and brine shrimp and things like that in the past. So feel free to feed these guys and grow them out. And I mean, this tank's going to be fun when, you know, right now they're quite small and pretty hard to see. But at 3 weeks, they're very easily visible with the naked eye. Maybe 1/4 inch long and real fuzzy. You can see all their filter feeding stuff, their legs. I don't know if they're filter feeders. I'm gonna have to do more research. But anyway, if I know some of you are, it's killing you, why is there a geode in the tank? It's because you can't even see these shrimp if you don't put something in the tank for the camera to focus on. So no, this geode is not going to stay in the tank. I think you could tell from the fact that it's bubbling. It just went in there. So I'm going to pull it out. It was just in there for the video. But in case you guys are wondering what week-old brine shrimp look like, anything that you see in this video, tiny little jerking motion, that is a baby brine shrimp. And anything you see floating around still, that is an eggshell. And so I'm going to try to get the eggshells out. They do tend to rot and mess up your water. So good luck out there. I hope you have success in whatever you do. Aloha.